Many instructors use a rubric for grading assignments. Here's an example of one that's used to grade essays. In this video, you'll see how to transfer this rubric to Canvas. Before we start, one important note. You should always have your rubric planned out before you enter it into Canvas, and you'll see why later. Go to an assignment where you'd like to use a rubric and click the Add Rubric button. You might want to use this rubric for several assignments, so a good title might be Essays. Once you've saved this rubric, you'll be able to reuse it in other assignments by clicking the Find a Rubric link. A rubric consists of criteria and ratings on those criteria. Let's edit the first criterion and give it the title Thesis Statement and update the criterion. We're going to leave the Range checkbox empty for now. We'll talk about it in another video. This criterion is worth 3 points, and we'll change the 5 to a 3. We'll edit rating 3 to be good and add a description. Thesis is clear and matches the writing task. Then we'll update the rating. We need 2 more ratings. Click the plus sign to add a new one. It will be assigned 2 points. The title is Fair, and the description is Thesis is not clear or does not match task. Update the rating. And our third rating will be worth 1 point. The title is Poor, and the description will be Thesis is missing or vague and or does not match task. And again, update the rating. The next criterion is going to be a new criterion, which is called Organization. We're going to give it a long description that says sequence and transitions are effective. It's also worth 3 points. We'll give full credit for very effective, 2 points for somewhat effective, and 1 point for not effective. We'll add 3 more criteria in the same way. If you get your criteria out of order, you can't drag them around to put them in the correct position. And if you need to insert a criterion in the middle, you're also out of luck. Instead, you'll have to delete criteria and re-enter them. That's why it's really important to plan your rubric before you start entering it into Canvas. Our next criterion, which will be citations, has only 2 ratings, but that's okay. It's worth 2 points. And you can have 2 or more citations, and you get no points if you have 0 or 1 citations. Let's add 1 more criterion for the Works Cited section, which is worth 3 points. And it can have few or no errors, some errors, or many errors as its ratings. I'm going to check the box labeled Use this rubric for assignment grading. This will automatically add up points for you when you use the speed grader. See the link in the video description for a full explanation of all these options. Finally, most important, create Rubric so that you don't lose your work. And there's the assignment with its corresponding grading rubric.